Okay, I'm telling you guys, we live in a damn simulation. Okay, this morning I watched a video about taxes and I was like in the shower talking to the Galactic Federation, my guides, anybody who would be listening. And I was like, you guys need to intervene. When are you going to intervene? Because it's taken a little too long. We're in the age of Aquarius. It's time for the extraterrestrials to come down because the government, they ain't going to do anything on their own, okay? Seriously, guys, I know I'm supposed to trust the process, but you're taking a little long. So then I get this message on Instagram. Hey girl, I wanted to tell you this because I rarely ever dream, but I dreamt last night and in my dream there was an alien encounter where they projected their faces across the sky to make themselves look bigger so everyone would see them. And they said that if the government didn't stop what they were doing and tell us that they were real and that they were here, they weren't going to stop making appearances because the government wouldn't listen. I thought that was so crazy and interesting because I never remember my dreams, but this one I remember vividly. Like I was actually there. They weren't trying to make people afraid. They were just kind of like, hey, we're here. Your government isn't going to do anything, so we will. Oh my God, literally what the fuck. And she said, you know, she's been hearing that people are saying 2027. I've been hearing 2026. I'm hoping it's going to happen this year in 2024. So then I get this urge to go on Gaia. And this is how intuition works. This is how the universe works. I'm telling you, when you have something on your mind, you will get the confirmations to let you know to calm down. Okay. Everything is happening the way it's supposed to. So for those of you who don't know, Gaia is a streaming app. It's $100 a year. It's like $9 a month. I highly recommend it if you're into all this stuff. And so I see this one, 9D Pleiadian Collective Disclosure Timeline. Disclosure Timeline, right as we're talking about all this. Let me just show you a few clips from this because you've got to see this. Okay, she is channeling, okay?
Yes, hello, dears. This is the Ninth Dimensional Pleiadian Collective, and it is a pleasure and an honor to have the opportunity to connect with you. The next 2 years are going to be really interesting for you as you go through some of this transition. There are deadlines that ETs have kind of made with your governments.
Deadlines with the government.
Happening, and
yes.
So that's why you're seeing some of this. They've been given the opportunity to present their narrative, if you will. Otherwise, some of these ETs are going to start taking matters into their own hands because it does have a massive impact to the rest of the universe, this developmental process. So there's only so far that they'll allow the game to go to the darker edge, if you will. And
wow.
You're already seeing it swing back.
Yes.
The disclosure that is going to happen, is it out of the government's control? Is it going to happen anyway, and they are only adapting to the situation
yes.
and trying to get out in front of it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. They
exactly.
were given a deadline,
mm-hmm.
and they could do what they wanted up until that point. And the reason that a deadline can now be presented is that enough of humanity is seeing some of the corruption that is going on the planet that they're taking their power back. And that was one of the things that needed to happen before ETs could show up. You have to stand in your power.
Yes.
Because if you don't stand in your power at the human-to-human level, you will not be able to do it human to ET, human to the galactic community. And that was paramount to beings of the light who want you to stand in your power, to be stewards for your planet. So they were waiting for this to happen, and right now you look out at the state of the world and it seems a big mess, but you've got to break things down to build things up, and it's going to happen very, very quickly as you start to break some of this stuff down. You will build
yes.
rapidly because your state of consciousness is now getting higher and higher and higher.
I was so excited.
I think that humanity, at the point of being able to understand what is about to be revealed, it's one thing to see it; it's another thing to have the ability to accept the knowledge and understand.
Well, it will resonate with you deeply because there is a part of you that already knows this. There is a part of you that is already aware of this. It just requires some shifting in your thinking, and you've seen enough that has happened over the last several years. We call 2019 to 2026 frequency wars, and you're in the middle of it. And you've seen enough that has gone on, and things have shifted very rapidly, that you've had to be adaptable, and this will help you as you come into more of a galactic community. But there is a part of you that, as we said, already knows this, so it's coming into a truth. It's not that you have to learn something new, it's just remembering who you are.
Yes. Do you guys see this shit? I'm telling you, this is confirmation. I know a lot of people are saying 2026 to 2027. I've been saying it's going to happen like any day now. And as you can see, they have been showing themselves because people don't want to the government doesn't want to expose what's really going on, and they are going to keep showing up until something happens. But I'm just ready for them to really show up so we can stop paying taxes, because like, I'm done with taxes.